How AI is changing the way we think. Artificial intelligence is not just changing what we do, it's changing how we think. In less than a decade, AI has gone from being a futuristic concept to an invisible companion, shaping how we learn, communicate, create, and even dream. We ask it questions, seek its opinions, and let it finish our thoughts. Yet, few realize that every interaction with AI doesn't just transform machines, it subtly rewires our minds. For most of human history, thinking was a deeply human act, slow, reflective, and shaped by effort. We read books, debated ideas, and wrestled with uncertainty. But the rise of AI has outsourced much of that mental labor. From autocomplete to ChatGPT, from recommendation algorithms to digital assistants, our thoughts are now co-authored by machines. We no longer search for knowledge, we are fed it. And in that quiet exchange, something fundamental about human cognition begins to shift. Cognitive scientists describe thinking as a muscle, one that strengthens through struggle. Effortful reasoning builds neural connections, enhancing creativity and memory. But when we let AI handle the hard parts, the brain circuits for critical thought gradually weaken. This is what psychologists call cognitive offloading, the tendency to rely on technology instead of internal memory or reasoning. Once we depended on maps to learn geography, now we depend on GPS. Once we memorized facts, now we Google them. Each convenience saves energy, but at a cost, we forget how to think deeply for ourselves. The most striking example of this shift is how AI influences creativity. Tools like image generators, writing assistants, and music models can produce art in seconds, something that once took humans years of practice. While this democratizes creation, it also redefines what creativity means. If inspiration used to emerge from struggle, what happens when the struggle disappears? Psychologists warn that instant creation can reduce the emotional connection between artist and art, yet, paradoxically, it can also enhance creativity by freeing us from technical limitations. The question isn't whether AI kills creativity. It's whether we still value the process of creation or only the result. AI also reshapes how we make decisions. Platforms use predictive algorithms to tell us what to watch, where to eat, who to follow, even who to date. This form of algorithmic persuasion subtly narrows our perception of choice. We think we are exploring freely, but in reality, we are navigating digital environments designed to predict and guide our preferences. Over time, this changes our cognitive flexibility. We begin to trust the machine's judgment more than our own. The philosopher Nick Bostrom once warned, when we delegate our decisions to machines, we also delegate our values. Even our sense of truth is evolving. With AI's ability to generate synthetic images, voices, and videos, the line between fact and fiction is dissolving. A convincing deepfake can mimic anyone. An AI-written article can sound more authoritative than a human one. This flood of synthetic information challenges our ability to discern authenticity, a skill psychologists call epistemic vigilance. The danger is not that we'll believe everything we see, but that we'll stop believing anything at all. Yet, AI's impact on thought is not entirely destructive. It is also awakening new ways of cognition, what some call augmented intelligence. Instead of replacing human thought, AI can expand it. By processing vast data sets and uncovering hidden patterns, it helps us think beyond our biases and limits. Medical researchers use AI to detect diseases earlier. Climate scientists use it to model complex ecosystems. When used wisely, AI doesn't dull the mind, it magnifies it. The key lies in balance. We must learn to use AI as a mirror, not a master. It should amplify our curiosity, not replace it. The danger is not in the machine itself, but in the gradual surrender of our intellectual independence. Critical thinking, questioning, analyzing, doubting must remain ours. So, how can we adapt? The answer begins with digital mindfulness, awareness of when we are using AI to enhance thought versus when we are escaping it. Use it as a partner in exploration, not a substitute for reasoning. Ask deeper questions, verify information, and take time to think without assistance. Real intelligence, after all, isn't about speed or data, it's about meaning. Artificial intelligence will continue to evolve, but the human mind must evolve alongside it, not by competing, but by complementing. Machines can simulate knowledge, but they cannot feel wonder. They can process logic, but not wisdom. That distinction is our last frontier. So, as we move deeper into the age of intelligent machines, the real question is not what AI will become, ask what we will become alongside it. Will we remain thinkers or become operators of our own thoughts? The choice, as always, begins in the mind.